Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of We're Friends, episode 5. I'm your host, Joker Muhahaha.
And I'm your bro host, Isol.
So, Metal Gear Online has dropped.
So much for that.
I got Isol to play it. Didn't think he was going to do good. Nobody thought he was going to do good, but he's doing pretty good. Yeah, Metal Gear Online's pretty awesome. Amazing.
I have been impressing myself.
I'm having so much fun with Metal Gear Online to the point that we're going to have probably most of it in this podcast. That, and then also it came out today for us, is the beta for Battlefront 3, which is also a lot of fun.
I like how you're putting a 3 on it, even though that's not the official title. You're like, it has to be canon.
I don't know. I didn't know that wasn't the official title. I just figured it was Battlefront 3.
Just literally just Star Wars Battlefront. Think of it as a franchise reboot, because, I mean, the big jump here is it's no longer third person, it's first. Now, that's not to say that the heroes aren't third, because we haven't really gotten that far into it yet. We've really only been playing the dropship game mode, which has been a lot of fun.
So, I guess, we can't really pick out issues or anything with the beta. I'm not going to nitpick at that, other than I wish you could choose to be third person. But, Metal Gear Online, love, but there's one thing that annoys me so much, is the fact that everybody's having this problem. You can't stay in a party with somebody. You can be in a party and go in the same game, but that's not going to guarantee that you're on the same team, which is pretty dumb. It kind of ruins that whole buddy system.
Yeah, there's the buddy system, which I would think would cause you to stay on the same team with that person regardless, because they're now your buddy. Because that's how Battlefront does it, oddly enough. But,
hopefully they'll fix it to some degree.
I think it's intentional, to be honest, because a lot of people, from playing a lot of Call of Duty, as much as I've played Call of Duty over the years, and feedback that I've heard from people and stuff that I've heard people say, everyone has a lot of fun when they get to play against their friends. And I think that's something that they're trying to kind of get a hand on in that.
Yeah, and it's still fun, but they should let you have that choice. Because people just assume they're going to be able to play with their friends, like, on their team. You know, in a game like Metal Gear, you're kind of like doing a team thing. Even if you're any of the game modes, it's all a team effort. And you want to have...
I'll say it.
You want to have at least one person that'll be there, so... Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's all good, man. I'll say it again like I said it before. It's like whenever they were developing the online portion of that game, it's like that team said to itself, okay, what are all the nice, convenient things about matchmaking? And let's do the exact opposite. Really. Because, you have the whole, okay, you're in a free play mode, that you're by yourself. There's nobody else in there with you. Why do you even have that screen? Oh, so you can walk around and test stuff and practice.
In a big free play mode.
That's a huge map to just pull around.
It would have been so cool to be able to chill with your buddies.
Yeah. You can just have death matches with each other.
Right.
And just kill each other. That would be fun. Yeah. But my issue is, you have to, you're in that free play mode. Now you have to hit the select button. I guess it's the menu. I don't know what they're calling this button on the controller. But for me, since I've played video games since Nintendo, the button to the left is going to be the select button, adjacent to the start button. Okay. So you have to hit the select button. Then you have to hit the start button so you're ready. And then it's not even guaranteed. Like, you got into a match earlier that I never got into. So it just says your buddy's in match, and then you're just sitting there like, okay, that's cool. Then you gotta back out, try to join a lobby again. And then you get into the lobby, and then, okay, maybe you get on the same team, maybe. And then if you haven't already established that you're buddies, then you have to go salute each other.
For a good minute, unless you get it right. Yeah, you gotta get it perfect. The perfect salute. It can't be wrong, or you're not a real soldier. You know, that's how it works in Metal Gear Online. You can't be buddies if you can't salute. But I love the salute thing.
What the fuck happened to saying, okay, everyone's in a group, alright, we're partied up, find a match. Alright, we're on the same team, have fun. What happened to that? That was so simple and perfect. Why are all these developers and programmers making these mistakes whenever they're trying to make it more ergonomical when all they're doing is adding extra button presses for no damn reason.
Yeah, and getting people confused because people like it simple to a degree. I mean, like, even Battlefront had, like, a crazy way of doing the buddy and everything and making sure you're in there, you gotta be in a party first and this and that. It wasn't difficult, but it was like steps. Like, you like 3 steps until you can make sure you were ready to go.
Yeah.
And it's just...
And that's become a thing. I mean, that was a thing in Dead Rising 3. I guess it's something about how multiplayer, because from what I understand, from the way I've had to deal with these issues, is there's the party, which is your voice party, then there's a multiplayer party or game that you can join or leave out of. Now with Dead Rising 3, in order to play together, you had to join a party, then you had to make sure that they joined your game party, which is something different entirely. Then you send them another invite in game, then you guys can play. It's become a thing on Xbox. It's getting consistent with several games. Those are just the examples I can think of at the moment. I'm sure people could provide us with more.
Right.
So be sure to blow up that comment section. Tell me what I missed.
Yeah. I mean, we might as well make another question. Nobody answered the question before, but I guess you might as well just make one. We should make the one, obviously, about this subject. I mean, if you guys think... Well, here, you put it together, Azul. You're better at this stuff. Okay. Let me dig out the improv skills and... You know what I was thinking, right?
The question version of what I just said.
Pretty much.
Is what you're wanting. Okay. So the best format to put this into a question would be, oh man, that's difficult.
I mean, it's like pretty much like, would they prefer to be able to have it random, or would you prefer to be with your person and have the choice?
Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. That's not exactly the subject, but it's our broad subject here. Question of the week is, in multiplayer games, would you prefer to play with your friends or against them? That's going to be our question this week, yeah. Aren't you so lucky that I am just fluent in English that we speak every day?
It's like, you have a book in front of you all the time or something, man. It's ridiculous. I don't know.
I'm just a walking picture.
Yeah, you're a dictionary.
Well, on top of that, people in this house ask me to spell stuff all the time.
People ask me to spell stuff too.
Not in school anymore, but by God, I got my English down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good at spelling.
How can you be good at? Oh well, yeah. I guess I can see how you can be good at spelling. You can recognize the words, but you don't know how to put them together. There's that little elusive creature called grammar that has been murdered by texting and online chat.
Yeah.
We basically communicate to each other like we're grunting Neanderthals in written medium now.
Well, I never do that. Only thing I ever do is like LOL or something, or I barely ever, I use it sometimes. IDK.
That's an acronym. Those are acronyms.
Well, I'm just saying, you're talking about texting and stuff, and I never really use those. I like to actually say the word even though I don't have to, like, put the whole word out. I like to be
Well,
fancy.
that aside, well, what about, what happened to punctuation and spelling? Well, no, not spelling. Well, spelling too, but punctuation is a big
Periods are for
thing.
bitches, that's why. Oh, that's
Periods are
terrible. Oh my god, I didn't even realize.
awful. That is like the most cold-blooded joke ever. You made that accidentally. That should have been followed by no relation.
Oh my
You really
god.
like, periods are for suckers. You're like, periods are for bitches. But oh no, there goes our PC-ness. We're out. What if
Oh
we're
man.
out the,
I'm sorry, I didn't even realize how good that
that's
was.
hilarious. That was fantastic. Made a joke and accidentally made a better joke.
Yeah.
Those double entendres though.
Oh man. Uh, I was gonna like
That was
say
great.
periods are for like punks or something, but I was just like, periods are for bitches.
It was perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, I created a joke now. If you guys want to, use that joke around your friends, not female, then I think it's funny.
They may not like that joke as much as we do, but it's a damn good one.
And if
I'm
someone's
sure
just
we're not
like, why don't you ever put a punctuation at the end of your sentences? Because periods are for bitches. Okay, I
I'm
gotta
the
stop
only
saying it.
person who's going to ask that question. I'm the only person who's going to ask that question. I feel like I'm the only person who cares about grammar
Because you're
anymore.
a grammar Nazi.
I'm a grammar Nazi. Please hand me my swastika made out of pencils. I can't think of a better representation of a grammar Nazi. I thought that was a good one.
Sounds like you said it before. You made that up on the spot?
Bingo bango, man. It's an improv skills.
So, another thing about Metal Gear Online, which I'm just probably going to keep going back to that because it's what's out right now, but I really hope that there's a lot more to customization and stuff, because whenever I seen it being played in some type of convention in Japan, like a gaming convention, they had a lot more character customization and stuff. And then I seen a guy walk around with a Metal Gear Rex head and stuff, and I seen it in the stuff you can buy, but like it won't let me buy it. It's like bundle only, and I go to click bundle, and it won't let me go to it and buy the bundle. But I have the day one edition and everything, so it's not like I'm missing something.
I guarantee you it's going to be a microtransaction store for that stuff.
Yeah, right? But like, so why am I seeing people with it? Are we playing with people from different countries and stuff? Is that why there's so many people?
Or that could be like a beta item. Maybe that's why it's in a bundle. Or like super special, get a 30-foot statue of Metal Gear edition.
The freaking
and
arm
that's
and
your
stuff.
face. Snake's arm. Yeah,
You
that's
can.
exactly.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, the boss's legendary iron grip.
Master arm. You sound so excited about what I said.
It's just, how you grab the
yeah,
soldiers.
dude,
You grab the soldiers and they're like, oh, your legendary iron grip boss.
yeah, I love that.
It's so messed up. They're just like, tighter, boss. Ah. And it's like, I thought you were going to give me intel.
Like,
and that's when you just slam their head into the wall and just get rid of them.
I really like the combat. I mean, like, I've never been a Metal Gear fan, really. Like, I've enjoyed the multiplayer. And, like, I'm sure if I go back and play single player now, I'm gonna be so awesome at it.
Right? I feel like it's training me to be, I'm gonna, like, feel like a god when I go back to single player. Like, because it's a lot harder when you're going against real people.
I've had more luck in multiplayer than I have single player. But maybe because it held my attention long enough for me to actually
learn the mechanics.
Yeah. So now I can't do a watch me fail at Metal Gear anymore.
Watch me excel at Metal Gear. Yay.
Yay. Watch me do better than I thought I would.
I thought I would. I'm not so bad, guys.
Not so bad after all. Excuse me.
Oh, well.
That's all.
Nice. Nice, Hazel.
I'm sorry. Okay. Don't make me, like, throw your business up here.
What business?
Captain Phlegm of
right.
the...
Yeah,
okay.
I've been congested like hardcore for the last 2-3 days. I don't know why. Alright? That's me, alright? That's my personal hygiene and expressions or whatever the fuck. I don't care. It's personal stuff. Alright?
Don't talk about my sinuses on the
Yeah.
internet.
That's my nose, it's my problems.
It's a serious joke, but you can't talk about science.
I did that on accident, alright? It's not like I meant to create the most offensive, awesome joke. Well, I mean, I guess it's not really offensive, but it's pretty offensive.
It's pretty damn offensive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of, like, feminists and stuff wouldn't like that I said that. I apologize, but, it was an accident. You can go back and check that out, It's just an accident.
Yeah. I'm sure our video circulates all the feminist circles.
Right, yes, because they love we're friends, don't they?
Yeah.
A podcast about gaming with two dudes to talk about dude stuff and video games all the time. Oh, I gotta watch that. Or listen to it, I don't know, it's both at the same time. Now they're confused and they're just so excited they just can't get enough of we're friends.
We'd have a whole lot more views, I would think. Or know where their secret closet obsession. You started watching it and they liked it. They're like, oh my god, they'll all hate me. I can't spread this. I'm gonna make it look like it's my boyfriend's idea. Well, I don't know. Do they have? I guess some have boyfriends. I don't know. We're treading in dangerous waters.
Yeah. The sharks are out and it's bloody. Get away from these bloody sharky waters. It's very dangerous.
So let's go back to Metal Gear Online.
Yeah. We just need. It's always so safe to go back to Metal Gear Online. It is so much better. It's better there. There's boxes. There's invisibility. There's shields.
Walkers.
There's walkers.
Speaking of walkers, I can't wait till we actually play more of the vehicle stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The battle. I'm actually really excited.
I want to be Darth Vader.
I know, you want to be Darth Vader.
I want to be Luke Skywalker, too. I can be Mark Hamill, and I can be James Earl Jones,
James Earl Jones.
Well, he's not the guy that was in the suit, but yeah.
I want to drive planes and the walkers. That is what I want. That would make me so happy.
It's so amazing to see the space battles above you and stuff. Like, oh man, it's such a beautiful game, and this is a beta, so I'm really hopeful for it. It looks really good.
There's a lot going on for an action game.
They put a lot of time and effort into it.
It's not really explodey, though. I mean, look at it in comparison to other shooters. Say, I won't throw the name out there again because I've played it since the first one. Call of Duty. Call of Duty is so focused on explosions and smoke and things that deprive your vision. Whereas with Battlefront, it's going with, which is really unfair to people playing Stormtroopers, but that's the most ridiculous thing ever. You can see a Stormtrooper from a mile away and he's white. Right. I don't care. I see him.
Yeah, wait until you play it off.
Whenever I'm playing against rebels, I just want to blow my brains out. I can't see him. You're saying wait till I play on off.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like
the map we were on, they blended in with the ground. Of course, I was thinking the same thing, and I didn't even say it. So I'm glad I was not the only one to think that. But yeah,
I
feel like a
didn't want
target.
to be that guy, but I was so angry. Yeah, exactly. They're like, okay, here I go, I'm Mr. Sore Thumb, which I guess that's why they let them start with the E11, so you at least have a firepower advantage. You at least have a damage advantage. So if you get the drop on someone and you're accurate, you're going to win that gunfight. But if you're encountering more than one person without any of the cards, like the jump pack or something, you're pretty boned.
Yeah, I can't wait to get the jump pack. Only got to use that in survival. Freaking leap so far, and that's going to be perfect for freaking whatever, the pod mode or whatever. It's just like, I'm going to go into the pod, guys.
Yeah. Boom, not pod. I think we play the Walker Assault. I don't think we're going to go back to that pod game mode unless it's just to stomp on people and be mean and rude with all of our stuff. Like that guy that was playing with us earlier who already had the shield. He's like, okay, this is my pod, and I'm leaving. Right? So convenient.
He helped us a lot. That was cool.
Yeah. He was designated objective bitch for that whole match.
I can't wait to see what the other game modes are like, because I'm just expecting something cool. I love the game modes too.
There's a huge list of game modes for multiplayer. Then you have the missions, which I'm guessing is like a co-op campaign, at least 2 players, which I hope that we take a lot of footage of. Like, that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, especially if it has like a story.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. With like the survival, and the unfortunate thing about that is they cut you off. Like, me and Joker here, we have a very, very long history in zombies. So, like, wave survival is pretty big. So we were just getting in the mood, and then it's like, end screen, buy the game.
Get the game.
Yeah, just wait. There's going to be 15 waves. Like, oh, wow, a whopping 15. Granted, it was getting a little crazy. It was. But I feel like we could have handled it.
I can't wait to see what the character customizations are like and stuff. They don't even let you do that. I'm hoping like a stormtrooper, you could freaking like make a shadow trooper, or at least make him like camouflage to some degree or something.
Yeah, something to get away from. Hey, look at me, I'm this big white thumb. Shoot, shoot.
What about those ones that were white and red? Like there was just unluckily got that color. It's just you really are a target.
Yeah, exactly. All they need is a big red X on their forehead. Please shoot me.
Might as well just be glowing. Just shoot at the light. But
it's like those first-person shooters where you're playing a game mode where, like, there's no respawn, and, like, you reload, and your guy's like, reloading! like, who are you yelling at? Everybody's dead. Who needs to know that you're reloading?
Oh, it sucks. Like when, like in Black Ops and stuff, was it Domination and stuff like that, or was that what it was? The game mode where we literally had like a life and you had to sneak and place the bomb and stuff.
Search and that's search and destroy. Yeah.
I love search and destroy. Yeah, and that's the thing that would suck. It would just be like doing so nice and stealthy, everything's fine. Reloading. There he is. We all have Turtle Beaches, and we're prepared for this moment because we're hardcore gamers. And just shoot you.
All we do is play search all day, every day. My life revolves around the search leaderboard.
And they just teabag you.
Counter-Strike.
They freaking teabag you, and then they freaking then they upload the bomb at the very last second after they spin around in circles and shoot and stupid shit like that. Shoot your head a lot, you know. That's how people.
I got other stuff to do today. I don't want to sit here and watch you prance about like a newborn pup that has never seen grass before. I don't understand why people are like that.
I wouldn't doubt that, like, on Xbox. There's going to be a bunch of clips of people having that at the end when the new Black Ops comes out or something like, here, look at me. And it's like, dislike.
There's no dislike button.
Oh, what? There's never a dislike button, man. I want.
You can only like stuff. There's no negative vibes on Xbox, man. Until you go into game chat.
Well, nobody likes those guys. They're just, unless they are those guys. You think there's like a group of them that hang out and like they have like a meeting, the teabag meeting?
It's an entire committee.
They literally sit down on people's faces and drink tea.
Oh, yeah. Not what I was going for, but yeah, we can go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, teabag.
Yeah, teabag. Okay.
All they do is play Halo and Call of Duty.
The only thing I'll ever teabag, and it's in the Black Ops 3 beta video.
Yeah, you did, yeah. But you did that because that guy was camping and, like, laying down, and you were just like, this would be a great ending. And it wasn't like, I'm going to do this and make everybody watch me, because this is Search and Destroy, and everybody's dead, and they have to watch me do it. Yeah, the freaking little douche.
Look how awesome I am.
Yeah, shooting circles. Yeah.
Shoot in circles. It makes me want to play like Dead Ops Arcade or Hunter the Reckoning. Those above view shooters, those are so fun. When's the last time you played one of those?
A long time, since Black Ops 2. I mean, was it Black Ops 2 or 1? It was 1. Never mind, it was 1.
Yeah, Black Ops 1.
That was awesome.
Oh, man. So much fun. Zombies consumed so much of my time between those two games. Because the Easter eggs.
Yeah, we got really far in Dead Ops before, too.
Oh, yeah, dude. I've had many an awesome game of Dead Ops.
It was just fun to go to out of nowhere. I mean, I love Black Ops 2, right? But Black Ops 1 really was, like, amazing. Like, amazing. Like, really freaking good game. The story, the whole thing, you're in the chair, and, like, that's your menu screen and everything. Everything about that game was just so good. And, like, for a person like me...
playing Zork, or playing customers. But, yeah, Zork.
And I never really I don't really like first-person shooters. Like, I like to play with friends to a degree and things like that. I mean, I like zombies, and that's why I got the game. And you know that.
Right.
But, like, that game in general, I just loved it so much. It was just like, oh my god, the story and everything got me so into it. What do the numbers mean, Nigel? What do they mean?
What do the numbers mean?
Yeah, it was really good. And then they kind of tried to freaking continue that story with the second one, and they did, but it's just, I don't know, I feel like they were just trying to continue it, because they knew the story was so good before. They're like, Mason 2! Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They just kind of touched back on the same points that they touched on in the first one, really.
Yeah.
And just had a bloody scene that was ultra-violent and crazy, which was really fun. Really fun. Whenever you're playing, like, the Hispanic guy, and you're, like, running through that village with a shotgun, just murdering fools. You remember that bit? That bit was awesome.
I mean, you got to play the future and the past, right? Isn't that how it worked? Yeah. That was cool, the reason it was cool, though, was because the first one was cool. It was just like you wanted to be in that old time zone anyways. Futuristic stuff's cool, you know, but I like that old timey. Like, I like World at War a lot just because of the time period and everything. And I wish they'd make like another version of that, another World at War.
I've been hearing rumblings about possible World War II stuff in Black Ops 3, and I'm really excited if they go back to their roots. I just want to murk people with like a BAR or an MP44, but they always focus on the German weapons. I wish they would do American weapons. I would love another World War II, like, give me the Call of Duty franchise reboot. Let's go back to Call of Duty. Let's add
Which the first
subtle
one was
touches
in
to
that
that
time
game.
period.
Exactly, that's my point. I want to go back to that simplicity. Keep the simplicity of gameplay, update the graphics, and tweak things to balance within the game. You could add more weapons. That's fine. But keep the simplicity of the maps and the simplicity of the game types. Keep the lane. That game was perfect in so many ways. And they touched on a lot of good things whenever they went with Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. They updated it. They brought in a whole new just generation of fans because they're interested in firearms and military of this day and age and not of the past.
Right.
And I don't know, it made for a really good competitive game. It made for a fun game to play. But they've just slowly and surely just numbed it down to where you're basically shooting a laser gun. And they're starting to get recoil in games again, but it's nothing compared to having a control recoil with a mouse, I guess, is my big dilemma.
Yeah, well, you're never really going to be able to do that again unless you get, like, crazy setup or whatever, like Armor has, to be able to use a mouse and a keyboard.
If I used a mouse and keyboard with today's games, especially on a console, it would, like, there's no recoil in games. I would be able to dominate. It would be terrible.
Yeah, I feel like I would do better too. I've always loved first-person shooters on the computer more than anything, because the way you can, like, move around, I feel like you can look to see where somebody is and everything so much quicker.
Exactly, because mouse sensitivity, that's instant. I mean, if you have a mouse that's sensitive, you can just tick, 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 wherever you want to look.
Yeah, they're behind me, I'm behind me. You know?
Exactly. Which is why games like Left 4 Dead made a 180 button. But they're not going to put a 180 button in Call of Duty because...
Right, yeah. I mean, that's because it's a zombie game. They had that in Resident Evil 4 and everything. Just, quickly turn around, something behind my back,
Did you ever look at the trailer for Black Ops 3 Zombies?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to send you a link after this because, yeah, I'm not even going to talk about it because I don't want to ruin it.
Well, you can send me the link soon. It's getting to be that time.
Okay. See, you do this every time. You're like, here's the wrap up.
Well, I seem to be the only one that pays attention to the time, and we're trying to make it shorter this time around because we got, different ideas for it. And hey, everybody, a little bit of technical difficulties. We had a call cut off, so this is going to maybe seem a little cut near the end. Hopefully not. I'm going to do my best to make sure it doesn't, mess with the flow, because I don't like to actually cut anything from the audio. So, Azul?
All right. So that was a bit disarming. And that is really a bummer because we tend to have nice, fluid audio. We don't edit it at all, ever. And now, thanks to cell phone service, we are unfortunately going to have to do that now. So the question for this week, if you want to answer that in the comment section below, is when playing a multiplayer game online, would you prefer to play with your friends or against them? So be sure to leave that in the comment section below. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you have game footage, feel free to send it in to our email. That'll be in the description, as well as if you're a friend of ours on Xbox One or looking to add us, you can send it to us like that, and we'll be happy to feature it. I think that concludes another wonderful episode of We're Friends.
Yay!